Alright, how's it going, everybody? This has got to transform all streaming on a Sunday. Okay, volume was on elsewhere. Alright, how's it going, everybody? This has got to transform all. I get so thrown off when I suddenly hear my own voice. We are here today on a Sunday. I'm on vacation, so I'm not closing at work. I have the freedom to stream tonight, and we are going to get this shiny Tapu Koko. And not only are we going to get it, because I'm going earlier by an hour compared to when I usually start, we are going to get it. Because the luck isn't amazing. I'm still not getting the Druddigon. I'm still not getting the Regigigas. However, I did open Pokemon Go and opened a black box, and I was able to get 2 shiny Meltan. So I now just need the candies to make Melmetal. Thanks to all the Meltan I caught, I got halfway there. But it's going to be a little while until I get the other 200, to say the least. But I got the 2 shiny Meltan, and that is what I was hoping for. So hopefully the luck kind of continues on. We do have a path we are resetting that has Druddigon and Tapu Koko at the end. So if either of those shine, that'll be fantastic. I already don't remember who the other 2 Pokemon were that were on the path, but we'll find out here in a moment. We will hop right on in, and we're just going to hope that tonight's the night we get this shiny. Oh yeah, Quillfish, and I think we go... Yeah, Quillfish, and then who do we go? Who's the Alolan Marowak? That's who you were? Okay. And I will say, if we find shiny Quillfish or shiny Alolan Marowak, I will probably reset over it. Because I'm not going for those shinies. I already have those shinies. I want the Druddigon. Most of all, I want the shiny Tapu Koko. Because whenever we get shiny Tapu Koko, we can move on to ZA and go for that Gimme Ghoul portal I finally found. And we get to mark off 2 spots on my bingo board in 2 streams. Because there's no shot I don't get the Gimme Ghoul with a, I think, level 2 Ghost Donut. Again, I've had a Donuts. It's level 2 shiny, level 2 alpha. There's at least no shot we don't at least get shiny Gimme Ghoul. So yeah, the luck on all the long-standing hunts is not too great. I continued the Regigigas hunt, did another 50. Ooh, there we go. There goes Quillfish. Yeah, continued the Regigigas hunt. I think I'm at 1550 or 1600. Hang on, I'm gonna need to check that. Okay, it is 1650, so even worse than I thought. I thought of 1550 or 600. It's 1650, so even worse. I mean, really, a 50 difference is not that much, but it's over odds nonetheless. I even plugged in Legends Arceus and tried to get some unknowns. Had a few unknown outbreaks, no alpha waves, and no shinies. And then I was spending a lot of time going for Druddigon. I think I'm 15 away from hitting odds with the aura encounters, which really stinks. Considering the luck I've had with some of the other Pokemon and the aura hunts, it's sad how unlucky I am with one of the ones I want the most from this method. Oh, well, there goes Frostmoth. It does stink losing a life. And that'll do it. There we go. Down goes Druddigon. I'm happy we have the Fracture with us for Druddigon, because the Dragon moves definitely help get through Druddigon. But let me see. Orin... I think probably the... I don't think I have an orange and green ball. I think the Dust Ball's kind of the best. I mean, it's more of a darker green than, like, I don't know, the carrot green, but we'll use the Dust Ball. Color-wise, I think it's the closest thing. The, I think, first exception I've made to a Pokemon outside of the Legendary having a Special Ball. Okay, we go Alolan Marowak. Unfortunately, we don't need them. Unfortunate timing with Dynamaxing. Maybe I can stall out the timer a little bit. Take a few more turns to get through Marowak so I'm closer to Dynamaxing. I don't even know if Charm has any effect on Marowak. Like, I don't know if it's physical or special moves. That's not good for Frostmoth. I will take a crit though. Okay, we gotta go for the knockout. Nice, broke through the confusion. And that'll do it. Down goes the Marowak. I think if I'm not mistaken, I forget if the Frostmoth swaps for Marowak. I hope it does. Oh, the Frostmoth doesn't swap out? That's unfortunate. That's basically a life loss just with that. Alright, that's fine. Also guarantees... Well, I was gonna say guarantees Frostmoth at least gets to attack once. But never mind, it missed anyway. Well, of course, neither Marowak has Lightning Rod in Dynamax Adventures. Okay, using Taunt again is fine, especially on me, I'm only attacking. Oh wow. Frostmoth, you couldn't hit Hurricane once. Like, I was hoping you could at least hit it that one time before you go out. We have one life left. I just realized somehow I added an extra number. It's like, how are we, like, so that needs to go back down to one. There we go, 123. It's like, we started at 120. How do we have 124 on 3 Pokemon? Oh, thank goodness it did that. That's a massive help. Okay, and Druddigon with Dig. Takes it out. There we go. It always feels so scary when you get down to that one last life. Because it's just like any wrong thing and you're out. Especially when you get so close. But there we go. We got the victory. Now let's see if we get the shiny. Again, we want Tapu Koko, we want Druddigon, Quillfish, or Alolan Marowak will probably get reset over. Let us see. Do we start off with anything? Quillfish, no. Druddigon, no. Marowak, no. And no Tapu Koko. Hope we reset for the path. Oh man, we begin the Dynite. But we got back in otherwise. I mean, lucky thing too was that the Intimidate doesn't affect, at least doesn't affect me, because the Dynamax ground move's a special move. Alright, Seal Roller's a choice. When there's no terrain. Oh wow, no. Are you inviting misfortune? Why would you then set up the terrain? Ah. Alright, down goes the Tapu Koko. Ooh, nice. Take a crit. Honestly, not surprising. I don't even know. Has Frostmoth hit a single hurricane? Like since we started? Oh, who are you going for? Okay, I'm very happy the Luxray ate more of that than I was expecting. And honestly, I wasn't even expecting it to eat it at all. The fact that it stayed in green health. Well done, Luxray. I wanted it to break through it. Okay, Frostmoth. Frostmoth. I literally just needed you to hit it with anything. Alright, there it goes. Again, we will use Dusk Ball. You know what? Let's try... Just once, let's try swapping it around, and we'll go with Electabuzz. We'll see how this goes. Ooh, I will take leftovers. Okay, round is fine. I like when the opposing NPC goes for a weak attack that does nothing on their one turn. Ooh, okay, it was a crit. Okay. I was gonna say, why did that do so much more to me? Okay, can the dig take it out? It does. Very nice. I'm curious now how things go with the Pokemon that get taken or swapped out. Because that's what I don't know from this point. Okay, Druddigon swapped out. That's not great. And then swapped out for Galarian Linoon. Okay. I think we need to stick to Alolan Marowak. Because having Druddigon with a dig is a massive help. I think more so than Galarian Linoon. Although it has... Oh, never mind. I don't think... Ooh, nice Electric Seed. Okay. Ooh, okay, I will take that. No, don't taunt it. We don't want it attacking. We want it wasting its time with taunt. I at least have leftovers? That can help. Because it can't hit me with any electric moves. Okay, that's fine. And honestly, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the substitute is actually pretty handy. If it means, like, Tapu Koko might waste an attack, basically, taking out the substitute. Has Frostmoth hit a single hurricane? It keeps using it, and I don't think I've seen it hit once. I could very easily have just completely ignored it if it did, but I haven't noticed it. And of course, Tapu Koko goes for a targeted attack once the substitute's gone. I mean, we're still in good shape. We have 2 lives. Well, egg on my face, I guess. Of course, right after. Not only, like, of course, Frostmoth had to hit Hurricane, but still somehow managed to leave Tapu Koko with like a single HP. We get another win. I do think we will be better off going Alolan Marowak over Electabuzz, because I do prefer having the Druddigon with us. It's like, as much as I like having the items, having Druddigon with a dig is a bigger help than having Galarian Linoon. Let's see. Shiny. Quillfish, no. Druddigon, no. Electabuzz, no. Tapu Koko, no. And we reset. bright side, or I guess I had the max Dynite ore. So we have the most amount of attempts at this path as we can possibly have. Alright, so we'll go back to the original path. Go Quillfish, Druddigon, Alolan Marowak. Like, what stinks is, like, I think if the Frostmoth swapped for the Electabuzz instead of the Druddigon, I probably would just go the other path. But losing the Druddigon, I think, is the worst of the two options. Okay, Luxray or Frostmoth just need to hit something pretty much. So probably the Luxray. Yeah, there we go. I think we all know if it was going to be the Frostmoth with Hurricane, that was just going to be a miss. I do wish someone would take the Quillfish, because having that for Tapu Koko was good. Like, I'd take it if Nidoqueen wasn't so good. Ah, that stinks. Like, isn't it Luxray that gets swapped out here? Like, I'm pretty sure Luxray is who gets swapped out. So that's unfortunate that we had to lose the life with that Mon. And it couldn't just, like, hang out until it got swapped out. Nice. Broke through. Who are you going for now? Ooh, no. What's fine though, we get, with the Alolan Marowak path, we get berries. So that's not the worst thing. Nice, it didn't hit itself in confusion at all. Yeah, it's the Luxray that takes it. So that stinks. It couldn't, like, survive at all before just getting swapped out. But it is what it is. Lucky for me, we get berries. Because I need them. Nice, we got both. I mean, I think Breaking Swipe is guaranteed. But Shadow Ball getting the special defense drop is nice. Come on, just hit yourself. No. That is some good luck, though. That it was targeting Druddigon after you used Dig. Again with the drop. I couldn't hit it twice. Come on, hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself. Yes! Alright, we got this. Down goes the Marowak. Nice, we get to Dynamax immediately. That's a great way to start. there we go. Down goes Tapu Koko. Again. But will he not be shiny again? The answer won't surprise me. But I can hope. Quillfish, no. Druddigon, no. Marowak, no. No Tapu Koko. We restart. There we go. Quillfish down. Okay, even a crit, okay. Like the moment I realized Luxray was getting targeted, I was like, just please don't take it out right before it swaps for you. Here we go. Alright, luckily we get berries. Because me and Frostmoth here need it. Nice, we'll take a crit. And Frostmoth hit Hurricane. You love to see it. Especially when one more hit mattered to take out the Marowak. Oh, I don't like the Druddigon being burned. But the bright side is we have all 4 lives, which I think has been unusual. Usually we've lost one. Nice. Frostmoth hits Hurricane again. Sadly didn't get the confusion, but it hit the move. I count that as a win. Enough. Okay, thankfully not much damage. And since Druddigon's already burned, it can't get paralyzed. I think that's gonna do it for... No, Marowak held on. Again, even if it went out, like, we had all the lives, so not a worry. But if it means Marowak gets another attack off... Ah, of course it's paralyzed. Okay, that was the best case scenario there. The quick attack into a Mon that eats it. And down goes Tapu Koko. Number 150. And hopefully this can just be the one. As it is, we are 2 away from hitting the Kyurem numbers. Because that was at 152. Let's see if we can at least get a shiny here. Alright, Quillfish, no. Druddigon, no. Marowak, no. No Tapu Koko. Yeah. Keep taking the Dynite ore. I got plenty. Yeah, I was just thinking, this really helps Luxray. Electric Terrain and Drizzle. Or the rain, I guess. Like, that just ensures you get knocked out. Oh yeah, this seems like a good time to use Venoshock. I don't even get to use it. I mean, that's fine. We took it out at least, but it's just like, this is a perfect time to get that boost for Venoshock. Again, luckily, me and the Frostmoth get berries. I thought that did more damage than normal. I was like, was that a crit? Yeah. Oh, not Shadowbone. Not Shadowbone. Was that not? Wait, what am I thinking of? Why did I think Shadowbone was a multi-hit attack? Never mind, I guess. Ooh, and we got the hurricane hit. Okay, this is actually fine because the fracture swaps out for the Marowak. There we go. So honestly, like the fracture's health doesn't matter. Did the count get messed up again? Like it should be an odd number. Okay, we don't want to swap there. Yeah, from the looks of it, last time, like not this run, but the last run, I forgot to count the Druddigon catch. So we are at 139. There we go. Ooh. Gotta love unexpected Windows pop-ups. Did it? The Frostmoth somehow survived? Now, I'm not going to be surprised if Tapu Koko just goes for like a quick attack on it. But I'm shocked it survived. Oh, not even quick attack, just a normal move for a good measure. And that is enough. Down goes Tapu Koko once again. Let's see a shiny. Quillfish, no. Druddigon, no. Marowak, no. Tapu Koko, no. Well, if nothing else, we at the very least officially tie the Kyurem. Now, unless some miracle happens, we're probably passing the Kyurem. Because Kyurem is at 152 checks. We're guaranteed at least 152 now for Tapu Koko. And the odds of somehow magically getting it on the same number, I can't imagine those odds. So, probably going to take longer for Tapu Koko, unfortunately. Again, unless some weird miracle happens, and it chooses now to shine. I really wish for things like this it wouldn't just go one by one. And just have some sort of text saying, like, the team's attack was all lowered. Like, there's no need to just have it sit through, like, each of the 4 Pokemon one at a time. Okay, good. It didn't get the poison. Alright, down goes Quillfish. Again. Again, you love to see the hurricane hitting. Like, even if it doesn't do much, just the fact that it's even hitting. Especially after the number of times we saw it not hitting. Again, I think the Lux Ray... Ooh. The Lux Ray still has to move, right? No? Okay. I mean, it's gonna get knocked out now anyway. There we go. Maybe I try... No, maybe I try a level ball for Tapu Koko. I mean, it's another black and yellow ball. Or maybe the Ultra Ball also works? Oh, there's a few different Pokeballs that... Oh, I guess no, because Shiny Tapu Koko, I see it there on the screen. Shiny Tapu Koko doesn't have yellow. It's orange and black. So yeah, maybe the level ball can still work. Nice, we love getting crits. Very nice timing with the turn order there. Like, just barely missed burning the Druddigon. There we go. Alright, quick attack is perfectly fine. That doesn't do much. And now time to Dynamax. I don't know if the scratching at the door caught on the mic, but my cat has joined us. I'm impressed with the number of times I've seen Frostmoth hit lately. Because that, especially at the start, that was just missing every single time. Okay, and luckily it doesn't do much to Frostmoth at all in Marowak, and we didn't get paralyzed. I think this might be it. Not quite. As long as any of the others just hit it with something, we've still got it. And crazy enough, we got it with the Hurricane. Again, very impressed with the amount of times Frostmoth was suddenly hitting Hurricane. But now let's see if we at least get a shiny. Because again, we're at the number we got Kyurem on. So even if, even if it shines here, it's still the same amount of time as Kyurem. But more than likely we're passing the number for Kyurem. Let's see. Quillfish, no. Druddigon, no. Marowak, no. Tapu Koko, no. We are indeed passing the number for Kyurem. That was already a long enough hunt. In this game, the luck just isn't with me. Pretty much no matter what my hunting method is. I'll just hop right back in, though. And just hope the next one has a shiny. There goes the quillfish. Again. Okay, unfortunately, we're definitely not going to beat... we're not going to beat Druddigon this turn. Like, there's no shot. It does mean, unfortunately, we lose a life with Luxray. I mean, getting boosted for Facade helps, but... Yeah, like, if it was one more turn, we might have been okay. That's unfortunate. Alright, there goes the Druddigon. And of course, we don't need the berries. go. Down goes Marowak again. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I'm already attacking anyway. Hey, Mick Aragon, how are you doing? I am doing okay. Today is the start of my vacation, so that's why I'm actually streaming on a Sunday. Because I can't normally. I'm normally closing at work. But here I am. It's a Sunday night, and I get to stream. Trust me, this is what I'd rather be doing. So far, no shiny luck. Outside of Pokemon Go, I did open up one of the black boxes, and I was lucky enough to get 2 shiny Meltan. So I can make, I have this Meltan, and I have another one to get shiny Melmetal. But otherwise, as far as this goes, there's no luck. On top of that, when we hit 152, we hit the same number it took for me to get my shiny Kyurem. So even if Tapu Koko shines this time, we've passed my previous legend hunt. And this is already an over odds hunt, as it is. It's like, there's some good luck, but there's also some bad luck. And I mean, as far as this Dynamax Adventures go, I am doing a path reset. So I've got Quillfish, Druddigon, Alolan Marowak, and Tapu Koko. If we see Quillfish or Marowak shine, I'm going to be resetting, because I don't need those shinies and I want this path. If Druddigon, or especially Tapu Koko shines, we're taking them. So let's see, Quillfish, no. Druddigon, no. Marowak, no. And no Tapu Koko. So still nothing. So time to reset. And of course the downside to resetting is you have to give up Dynite Ore. but I'm not really using them anyway, and I had the max amount anyway, so not a big deal. It's pretty much just going until hopefully we find a shiny. And then basically it being a coin flip on if it being a shiny I'm looking for. Because whenever you get a shiny, it can be either the Quillfish or the Alolan Marowak. Or it could be the Druddigon or Tapu Koko. But of course, something also has to shine in order for that to even be a coin flip. How about you, though? Are you having any fun hunts? Yeah, I feel that. I mean, hopefully the luck for the two of us can turn around. Because, like, even the other hunts I'm kind of doing alongside this are... Oh, that's unfortunate. Was that like a crit? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, Quillfish used that on Frostmoth earlier, and it didn't die. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I've been hunting Druddigon with the Aura method in this game. And I'm at the point where it's 1 in 455 for Druddigon to shine if it has an Aura. I believe I'm about 15 away from those odds. Then Regigigas I'm hunting in Ultra Moon. I have the Shine Charm odds of 1 in 1,365. I'm at 1,650, so I'm over odds on that. And then I even opened up Arceus and tried going for some unknown. I found unknown outbreaks, like multiple, which is better than some luck I get sometimes. But I couldn't even find like a regular shiny unknown. So the luck's been pretty awful for a lot of the ongoing hunts. But that silver lining was that I did get the Meltans. Just like, like, okay. Like, I cut it close to even trying for the Meltans, because I think that event ends tomorrow. And I don't think I have time to get another box to open before the event ends. So I definitely lucked out with getting those. It would just be nice if, like, one of the long-standing hunts could give me one of the shinies I'm looking for. Because there are several ongoing hunts. Nice, Druddigon hit itself. Another thing to just mention too, like, what's making me sad about this misfortune with Tapu Koko is I'm ready to jump into the next hunt, like immediately the next stream after we get Tapu Koko, because I have my bingo board here. When we get Tapu Koko, I can check that one off, and once we get Tapu Koko, I have the Gimme Ghoul portal in ZA, and I've had a donut for that portal since back in January. So I told myself I would wait until I got Tapu Koko to do that hunt, and Tapu Koko's being a bit of a pain. But it's like, as soon as we get Tapu Koko, it's basically a guarantee, like, back-to-back streams of being able to check off one of those bingo spots. But we gotta find Tapu Koko first. And there we go with Marowak. And I am just noticing I did not update the counter after I got Druddigon, so we are at 151. There we go. Okay, hopefully the Marowak didn't go for something like Will-O-Wisp. Okay, good. luckily that doesn't do much damage to anyone, but the issue is getting paralyzed. I think I'm fine with Frostmoth getting paralyzed over Druddigon. Because Druddigon at least can use Dig without worry. Because it would be annoying if Druddigon used Dig successfully to start, but then the second turn it's paralyzed. Yeah, and then pretty much anyone just had to hit a move. And down goes Tapu Koko again. Let's see if this one's the time something shines. Yeah, let's try the level ball. Because black and orange, I think that's also a Pokeball that works. And you have some yellow with the original Tapu Koko color. It would be amazing if this is the time it decides to shine, like it's been waiting for the level ball this whole time. Quillfish, no. Druddigon, no. Alolan Marowak, no. And no Tapu Koko. Alright, well, hopefully the next one. Like, this is also part of the reason I wanted to start a little earlier than I normally do tonight. Not just because I'm on vacation and I can actually do a stream on Sunday, but because I knew Dynamax Adventures would not be kind with luck. The more we can at least... The more runs we can get in, at least the more opportunities we get. Alright, down goes the Druddigon again. Alright, there goes Tapu Koko again. We'll try the level ball again. Let's see, a shiny. Please. Alright, Quillfish, no. Druddigon, no. Marowak, no. Tapu Koko, no. So still nothing. We restart again. Okay, down goes the Quillfish again. Like, at this point, I am just really hoping, like, if we find a shiny tonight, I guess, or just whenever we find our next shiny, at this point, I hope it's not the Quillfish or the Alolan Marowak. And I hope it's the Druddigon or the Tapu Koko. come on. Yes. Way to go, Frostmoth. Actually hitting the hurricane when we need it. Alright, now again we get some berries for Frostmoth. We definitely needed some. Oh, that's unfortunate. I definitely don't like getting burned because that puts me on a timer. And getting attacked definitely expedites the timer. Nice, we got a crit though. I will take that. Alright, we do have all 4 lives still, which is nice. I honestly don't think the crit mattered, but okay. Okay, that's good. Wasted its turn on a mon it couldn't hit. Okay, no paralysis. That's good. Thankfully it doesn't do much to Druddigon. That is enough. Okay, there we go. Another victory. We'll try one more level ball and then probably just go back to the luxury ball. Alright, let's see a shiny. Quillfish, no. Druddigon, no. Marowak, no. Tapu Koko, no. We hop right back in, though. Yeah, it's rough. like basically a little bit more on just finding a shiny, even. Not just the Tapu Koko now. How's it going, Jimmy? Hopefully you've had some better luck lately. I mean, overall, most of my hunts and shiny hunting has been not so good. The one exception was I did open the black box in Pokemon Go for Meltan, and I did luck out and find 2 shiny Meltan. So whenever I get the candy, I can also make shiny Melmetal. Other than that, though, all the other shiny luck's been bad. Let's see, what are the other hunts? Druddigon in this game with the aura encounters. I think I'm 15 away from hitting odds on that. So it's 1 in 455 with the current odds I've got with the auras. I think I'm at like 140, or I'm at 440. Yeah, 440, 15 away. Yeah, that sounds right. So about 15 away on Druddigon. Regigigas in Ultramoon. I am at 1650. It's a 1 in 1,365 because I have the charm. So over on that. And then even earlier today I jumped into Arceus for a little bit to go for Unknown. I lucked out and found a few unknown outbreaks, which is more than I usually find. But no shiny, no alpha waves. So lots of no luck kind of all over the place. Oh, very nice. So you almost have them all. And all 4 have fantastic shinies. I think for me personally, I like Tapu Bulu the most. Something about like that blue and gold look to it. Like I'm pretty sure it's black and... Did I say blue and gold? I meant black and gold. I don't know. Like I don't think it's gold necessarily. It's probably just yellow, but I don't know, the like black and yellow, black and gold, either way, it's a really nice pairing of colors. Tapu Fini, funny enough. Tapu Fini was who I had on my bingo board prior to finding a Tapu Koko location. Because I had a Tapu Fini path saved that I then had to get rid of to save a Shield exclusive path. Because I have Lunala and Lugia as two of my paths, which are Shield exclusives, and I had to get rid of Tapu Fini for one of them. And then after I got Kyurem, it was a matter of just finding the next Tapu, and I lucked out, and I think Peonia gave me Tapu Koko. So I just swapped out Tapu Fini for Tapu Koko on the bingo board, because the spot was any Tapu. Like, Tapu Fini was just the one I used on the bingo board, because at the time I made the bingo card, I had the path for Tapu Fini. Like, what's even more annoying about having this bad luck with Tapu Koko is it's holding me up from getting another bingo spot knocked off. Because I finally found a Gimmighoul portal in ZA. So it's basically like as soon as we get the Tapu Koko, it's going to be back-to-back streams of getting a shiny for the bingo board. Because I've had a donut for a Gimmighoul portal since January. It's a level 2 shiny and alpha ghost donut. So we should absolutely get shiny Gimmighoul done with that. Especially with like the ZA, just quick resetting methods. But it is a matter of I want to get Tapu Koko before I move on to anything else. And of course, Tapu Koko's just being an absolute pain. Go. Now again, I will take Tapu Koko. Well, no, obviously if Tapu Koko shines, I'm taking Tapu Koko. I will take Druddigon if it shines. But there is a little part of me that's going to be sad if I get Druddigon this way. Just because of the amount of time I put into the Druddigon hunt with the Aura method. I will be a little sad. But I'm not passing it up if I get it here. Like, again, the Aura Druddigon hunt is something that's been going since last year. Because when I made the bingo board, it was already an in-progress hunt that I put on the bingo board because it was one I wanted to finish this year. So, it's been a long-going hunt for that. Again, I am now, I believe, 15 away from hitting the odds for Druddigon with the Aura method. Hey Draven, how's it going? It is a grind, to say the least. I mean, you can see the numbers there, and most of my other hunts have not been good either. I mean, just for the one quickest example, my Regigigas hunt in Ultra Moon's at 1650. It's a 1650, and it's a 1 in 3065 because I have the charm. So that's just one example. But the upside, otherwise, the only good luck I've had recently, in Pokemon Go, I was able to open a black box to try and get Shiny Meltan, and I was lucky enough to get 2. So I have Shiny Meltan, and whenever I get the candies, I can get Shiny Melmetal. But yeah, outside of the Meltans, the luck has not been good. I mean, the plus side is with this path I have, we really don't have any trouble. So that's good. But it's also like, if we get a shiny, it's like a 50-50 on it being a Pokemon I'm looking for. Yes, it is a very good feeling. Like, I'm streaming on a Sunday. I don't get to do that, because I'm normally closing. And then especially because I'm on vacation, I started an hour earlier. And sure enough, I at least needed the extra hour. Because we didn't get it in the first 2. That's unfortunate. And luckily only the second life. And we should still be fine. Ooh, and we got a crit, okay. Okay, good. Druddigon did not get paralyzed. That's fine, because it doesn't do much to me. And there we go. Tapu Koko goes down again. Alright, we'll go back to the luxury balls now. Because in the end, as much as I think the level ball works for Tapu Koko, I only have the one level ball. And then I can't use them also for the other Tapus. Whereas at least the luxury balls I can use for all 4 Tapus. For like Pokeball coordination. Even though normally I don't really care about the Pokeball. Dynamax Adventures are at least a sort of... They're at least a sort of place where you can Pokeball plan, I guess. But let's see. Quillfish, no. Druddigon, no. Marowak, no. Tapu Koko, no. And we'll reset to jump right back in. Again, the other nice thing is I had the max Dynidor, so we've got a lot of opportunities to keep going with this path. Just hopefully we actually get something for it. What do you mean the coins for my boxes? Oh, are you talking the card openings now? If you're talking like the coins from all the like pack openings and whatnot, I just stack them and put them somewhere else. Like I'm not throwing the coins away, but they do just sort of end up in a giant stack. And maybe eventually I'll put them inside of a tin just to clean out the space a bit. Yeah, I know at the moment I've got like off camera to the left, I've got like 3 stacks of coins from various pack openings. Yeah, a lot of the actual like things that come with products I don't throw away. Even if it's something I personally think is the most like, why are you doing this thing? Like the Polaroid pictures that were coming with some products. Like I don't know what the point of those were supposed to be. They just seemed a little... Like if it was just the picture, that would have been one thing, but to make it like a Polaroid picture was a choice. I don't understand. Oh, very nice. So they have a coin for the whole line. Like, I personally don't actually collect the coins, so I don't really pay attention to what they've had a coin of. But cool if they have one for the whole Dratini line. Yeah, I know coins I don't throw out. The jumbo cards I don't throw away or anything. The tins I keep the first one I open. If I open a tin a second time, I don't keep it the second time. And then Elite Trainer boxes again, I keep the first one I open, and if I open a product again, I don't keep it the second time. Now it does mean especially where my Elite Trainer boxes are stored, that spot is getting pretty full. Because I've been opening them since the plasma sets. So I've gotten a few. I mean, speaking of Elite Trainer boxes, though, and for that matter, pack openings, because it's vacation time, I can make some trips around, and I'm planning to do that tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be picking up a few things I get to open and have uploaded for you guys to watch. I know as far as what I currently have, the only thing off the top of my head is I picked up a second Perfect Order Elite Trainer box. So that'll get open this week for sure. Uploaded, I'm not sure when, but it'll be open this week. And then whatever else I have to open will depend on what I'm able to pick up throughout this week. Oh, there we go. Druddigon goes down. You know what? Honestly, if Druddigon was to shine, I wouldn't mind it being in a friend ball. So let's use the friend ball. I think the colors also really work for Druddigon, because you have the green and the like yellow, orange, red kind of combo. Oh, you know what? I just realized I have everything I have to open right behind me. I can actually just look at what I have. So give me just a moment. Alright, I have more things to open than I thought I did. Some of which I'm actually embarrassed to see I still have. Because I think 100% one of these things I bought during my last vacation. Judging from the tag on them. Like 100% I would have bought this during my last vacation, and they somehow, I guess, just got lost in the shuffle. So that needs to be opened this week for sure. Let's see, I have the Perfect Order Elite Trainer box, the single pack promo blisters for both Obsidian Flames and Journey Together. I have 3 packs of Temporal Forces, sleeved packs of Temporal Forces, and 5 loose packs of Phantasmal Flames. And that looks like that is it. So more than I thought I had. But I will also be picking up more tomorrow. Because even if I don't find anything at the Walmarts or Targets I visit, I'm sure I'll find something at some card places I visit. And down goes the Frostmoth. That's fine though. So yeah, 100% the Perfect Order Elite Trainer box and the Temporal Forces packs are going to get opened for this week. And then I'll choose, after I pick up some stuff tomorrow, I'll choose whatever else to open. Okay, as long as Druddigon doesn't get paralyzed. Because again, especially at using the 2-turn move, like the paralysis can easily throw that off. I'm just noticing I've missed a count somewhere, because it should not be an even number. Okay, it looks like easy enough. I didn't count the Marowak. So there we go, 167. And now 168. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's see a shiny. Alright, Quillfish, no. Druddigon, no. Marowak, no. Tapu Koko, no. We will hop right back in, though. How's it going with Scarlet, then? Okay, that's pretty good. Adamant, I assume, is attack up. Like, I am really, really bad with natures. I know Adamant and Modest are considered, like, the really good or really bad natures. Adamant, yeah, Adamant is attack up and special attack down. And I would assume Houndoom's a physical attacker. So that's pretty good. Nice, Quillfish hit itself. Was it a shiny Houndoom or just a normal Houndoom with a good nature? Okay, normal's still good though. Like, considering it's a 1 in 25 chance with the natures, like, getting a good nature is always nice. Ooh, is that a crit? Yeah, okay. I didn't think another outrage would take it out otherwise, so not surprised it was a crit. Yeah, sometimes certain Pokemon just don't like to show up at all. Like, unless you have, like, a special encounter power sandwich or something. And it's like an isolated thing. Oh, that's more surprising then. You found a raid with it before you just found it in the wild. I feel like that should be the rarer thing. Like, presuming like about any Pokemon can appear in any raid anywhere. Versus Happiny in the wild kind of just spawning in a certain area. That's some crazy luck to find a raid of a Pokemon before you find it in the wild. Alright, down goes Marowak. Always a happy sight seeing Frostmoth hit Hurricane, even if it doesn't do much. It's better than it not hitting the move and not doing much. I love that Tapu Koko using Brave Bird and giving itself that slight recoil put itself into the desperate attack position. Like with its health. Like that little recoil damage was just what it needed to put itself into the like the double attack per turn range. Ooh, nice, we got the burn. I think unfortunately, yeah, that's not enough to take itself out there. But it's fine. Oh. Yeah, it's fine, that doesn't do anything. Now, what I was going to say is it's fine, because my attack will take it out here anyway. There we go. Come on, let's see a shiny finally. Quillfish, no. Druddigon, no. Marowak, no. Tapu Koko, no. Now, I think normally I might be like, oh, 160 would be a good stopping point. After going for 3 hours doing this, but I'm on vacation. I don't mind going a little bit longer. So even if it, of course, doesn't shine this time, I'm down to probably do a couple more beyond that. Uh-oh. I get the feeling if Quillfish attacks next turn, it's probably taking something out. Like, I feel like if it uses, like, Max Geyser on me or something, that might do it. But, I mean, we'll see. Oh, I mean, it got real close to taking out Frostmoth. Alright, there we go. Quillfish at least didn't take anyone out. Just Frostmoth's in bad shape. Yeah, I mean, one of the reasons I started earlier was with the intention of going longer. Knowing my luck in Dynamax Adventures, I expected I would have to go longer if I wanted the shiny. And sure enough, we still don't have it yet, so I'll probably be doing at least a couple more. Unless we find the Tapu Koko or Druddigon. Yeah, there goes the Frostmoth. I mean, not surprising. Like, anything hitting the Frostmoth was probably taking it out. Okay, I will take poison. Now I will use Venoshock. And I hope I actually get to hit it. Yeah, because I want to see it do more damage because it's poison. Because I knew either way the Outrage was going to take it out, but I just wanted to see, because I don't think I've seen it. I don't remember the last time I've seen it, if I've seen it. I wanted to see Venoshock used on a Mon that's poisoned. Oh, I wanted to use a Friend Ball. Ah, well. If it shines here especially, I think that'd be the most unfortunate way of getting a shiny Druddigon. Like, not through the means I wanted, but also just not in a ball I would want it in. Alright, hopefully we can get through Marowak in 4-ish turns so I can Dynamax immediately on Tapu Koko. Or at least close enough to my turn. Yeah. Frostmoth had no chance against that. This is definitely the worst run we've had yet going into Tapu Koko. Because I don't think I've seen us have 2 lives going into Tapu Koko. It's been 4 or 3. And I know the worry there is we can lose 2 at Tapu Koko. So it's not the best place to be in life-wise going into Tapu Koko. I mean, we can only see how we do. I don't even know. Is it my turn to Dynamax immediately? Or do I have to wait another turn? I have to wait another turn? Okay. Honestly, Taunt is fine. Okay, again, thankfully that doesn't do much. Oh, and yeah, we got no paralysis. Very nice. Nice. Frostmoth hits Hurricane. Does that? It does do enough. Very nice. We got through without any worries about the lives. Thankfully. Because again, we have lost 2 lives during the Tapu Koko fight. So it could have gone wrong. But luckily we got through that without... I'm pretty sure without losing any of them, so... Thank goodness. Let's see. Quillfish, no. Druddigon, no. Marowak, no. Tapu Koko, no. we hop right back in. For at least the second to last time. I'll do 2 more for sure. I think depending on the time and how I'm feeling, we'll see if I do a 3rd one. But definitely at least 2 more. Oh, he's going for the Frostmoth. Is that another crit? No? I'm pretty sure I remember earlier Frostmoth lived a max Steel Strike without it being a crit, but then died to a crit one. So I'm surprised it didn't survive a non-crit one this time. Okay, down goes the Druddigon. Let's make sure we get the right Pokeball for it this time, in case it does shine. So close. Okay, we hit Hurricane. So there we go. There's a pretty good chance we were going to another turn there, because I assume Druddigon probably would have gone for Dig, and then Hurricane had a pretty good chance of just missing. Okay, we've done pretty well with Druddigon not getting paralyzed. Because again, the worry is because it uses the 2-turn move. That's 2 times it can be paralyzed to not get its move off. Luckily, we haven't had to deal with it. I don't think Marowak lives. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Alright, we're down to 1 life, but there's no way Tapu Koko doesn't die here. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So totally fine, but that's what I mean. We lost 2 lives. So it was entirely possible we wiped that one time we came in here with 2 lives. But luckily we're still on an undefeated streak. But unfortunately we're also on a shiny-less streak. But let's see if the streak breaks. Do we get a shiny here? Quillfish, no. Druddigon, no. Marowak, no. Tapu Koko, no. Alright, have a good night, McAragon. Again, hopefully our shiny luck can turn around soon. I know as far as me tonight, this might be my last run. We'll finish this one up and just see if I feel like doing another one. But this one's either the last or the penultimate one. I mean, either way, if we don't get a shiny soon, we're probably passing double over odds for finding anything shiny. Seeing as we're already at 180. Thanks for luck, McAragon. I hope this thing shines soon. Because again, like, as soon as we get this Tapu Koko, the next stream, I can go get the Gimme Ghoul. And then once we get the Gimme Ghoul, I can move on to any of the other hunts I have on this. Which mean Kabuto and Fuecoco are simple enough. It's just Masuda hunts. Gimme Ghouls, we got the portal for. Roggenrola is an ongoing 3DS hunt. Which I think... What is... Hang on, let me... What was the last 3DS opening that went up? Oh yeah, so tomorrow... tomorrow's 3DS opening... Or, opening? I have done so many pack openings that it's so tough for me to not call my 3DS recordings openings. I keep saying opening, and they're just not openings. The 3DS recording that goes up tomorrow is my first recorded horde encounter. I'll be going for Roggenrola in... Is it the Granite Cave? It's a cave in Y. Let me look up the cave name real quick after we get this done. Okay, so let me see. Reflection Cave. It wasn't the Granite Cave. I'm glad I looked that up. So I'll be doing horde encounters in Reflection Cave in the next two 3DS recordings at least. And I can say, in the two I've done so far, and have uploaded at least, there has been some crazy luck. But also some crazy not luck. I mean, all I can really say is I still don't have a shiny Roggenrola. But yeah, so we got the two Sudahans, the portal is ready to go for Gimmighoul, Roggenrola's on the 3DS. Druddigon's been a long-going hunt. Bastiodon is just finding any space-time distortion exclusive shiny. Tapu Koko is currently ongoing. Registeel is something I have to find the portal for after I eventually get this Tapu Koko. Well, not Tapu Koko, but Regigigas, because I found that portal first. And then Dracozold's one we have to eventually go for. I know as far as my attempts outside of stream go, I am on 770 for Dracozold. And then the Shalfa Unknown H and the Shalfa Bulbasaur. I'd say the two Shalfa hunts and the Space-Time Distortion hunt are the three I will not be surprised if we don't get them this year. Just because so much luck has to go into that happening. Like for Shalfa, the Shalfa Unknown H, I believe I can get a Shalfa Unknown. Like, I believe that can happen. That's already happened once. This year, I think I got the Shalfa Unknown O. Like, literally right after I ended a stream, I went for one more permutation and it shined. Go figure. But getting specifically the Shalfa Unknown H is a task and a half. And then obviously the Shalfa Bulbasaur in Zone 20 specifically, I have to roll a shiny, and then I have to get that 5% luck of it being an alpha. And then of course the Space-Time Distortions. I have several of the Pokemon perfected that are in the Space-Time Distortions, and to date have not found a single one. I have found shinies in Space-Time Distortions, but none of the exclusive Pokemon, like the Magnemite line, the Porygon line, The Shieldon Rampardos lines. None of them. Johto Sneasel. And the main reason Bastiodon was picked for the bingo board spot is because I'm also just missing a shiny Bastiodon, period. Like, all of the other Pokemon that are in the Space-Time Distortions, I have in other games. Bastiodon, I don't have at all. I've hatched one shiny Shieldon in Scarlet, because it is a Violet exclusive otherwise. But I've hatched one shiny Shieldon, have not hatched a second one to complete the line. In fact, probably whenever we do get a Space-Time Distortion exclusive, I'll probably change the bingo spot to that Pokemon before I mark it off. Just because I don't like the idea of checking off a Pokemon I don't actually get. Because especially when it's only a representation of just like any shiny that fits a category, I don't mind changing the picture for. There we go. Marowak down again. Yeah, I still feel good about getting the majority of this board done this year. It is sort of getting to a point of like the harder hunts are what's left. The only like Tapu Koko's difficult just because of the current luck. The Masuda hunts aren't going to be difficult. Gimmighoul's not going to be difficult. Roggenrola might be a little difficult unless I do the Dex Nav method in Alpha Sapphire. Druddigon has been a pain. And then anything else is going to be just getting lucky. With all the various different odds those hunts entail. Oh, that's not a good start. Just immediately losing Frostmoth. I mean, was that the first life, though? And of course, as far as this bingo board goes, any shiny I don't get will just roll over onto one I make next year. It's like if I don't get the Shalfa Unknown Age, I'm just going to leave it on that spot on the next bingo board. Same with the Shalfa Bulbasaur. Same with the Space-Time Distortion Shiny. And whatever else is left over. I mean, we are at least doing okay on the bingo board so far. We're only at the start of May and we have 14 of them marked off. So we're over halfway there. I was going to say, if the Marowak doesn't take it out next, it's going to be the Druddigon. Alright, there we go. And I do think if there's no shiny here, I will go for one more. So if we don't have a shiny, there's going to be one more. But let's see if we get lucky. Finally. Quillfish, no. Druddigon, no. Marowak, no. Tapu Koko, no. I mean, we have another 86 attempts before we run out of Dynamite Ore. Hopefully we don't have to use all of that. I mean, we have a lot of chances still with this path. Right, but this is going to be my last run for the night. I will say, as far as tomorrow goes, I don't know if there will be a stream. Because I'm thinking, I know tomorrow I'm going to be going out and shopping at a whole bunch of places. It will depend when I get back home. And then if... I probably will end up focusing more on getting some recordings done. Like the pack openings, maybe some 3DS gameplay recordings. So my assumption now is there will not be a stream tomorrow night. But definitely Tuesday night. Definitely Tuesday night. And I'm going to try to at least go, if not even earlier, then at least the same starting time of 9 o'clock. Tuesday night, Eastern. I definitely want to try and get a few pack openings done and uploaded for this week. So hopefully tomorrow I will get a pack opening done for Wednesday and maybe also for Friday or Saturday. Yeah, I'm excited and hopeful for tomorrow. I hope I can find some good stuff to open. I think one of the things I'm going to be keeping my eye out for is maybe some Black Bolt and White Flare, because I do want to open more of that set. Or I guess those sets. What are the... Like, I look at TCG Player, what are the prices now? Like... It's like $11 for Black Bolt packs. And like just under 11 for White Flare. I guess Ascended Heroes much better. No, Ascended Heroes is actually more expensive. Surprisingly. I think it's a newer set, but I guess more popular? I don't know. Yeah, if I can find anything that's what Black Bolt and White Flare, I'll probably pick that up. But pretty much, as long as it's anything that isn't Ascended Heroes or Prismatic, I'm probably just gonna be looking for anything I can grab. Uh-oh, who are you going for? That is fine, because we get berries next. Alright, down goes the Druddigon. If it's somehow, if Druddigon or Tapu Koko somehow shine, like at the end here, I will be very ecstatic. I almost Dynamaxed again. I definitely don't want to do that on Marowak, because that default resets the meter for me at Tapu Koko. I was hoping it would hit itself. Ooh, was that a crit? No, okay. I'll take it. You know, thinking about it as well, besides White Flare and Black Bolt, I might have to look out for Destined Rivals. Because it's a set that came out at a awkward time. I really don't think I got to open like much of it. Like, even though I opened a booster box, I think of it. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm missing a decent chunk of the set, including some basic commons and uncommons. Oh yeah, there's a list of cards I'm missing for the set. Like, even the reverse list is a scroll on my phone. So yeah, Destined Rivals, Black Bolt, and White Flare are probably going to be the sets I keep my eye out for. And all the places I go. And I don't know about Black Bolt and White Flare, but hopefully I can at least find Destined Rivals somewhere. Like, if not, I might have to just buy some stuff online. But then I don't get to open that probably in time for the end of the vacation. Alright, that's fine. I can take that, no problem. Better hitting me than Frostmoth with that. Alright, again, the good news is that doesn't do much damage to anyone. The worry is the paralysis. Which, again, we are lucking out it's not the Druddigon. Like, that's honestly the worst one to get paralyzed. Because of the 2-turn move. Alright, as long as Marowak can attack, I think we win here. Because Druddigon was always going for dig. And Marowak gets to attack. There we go. One more victory for the night. And this will be our last shiny check for tonight. I have my fingers crossed we can maybe luck out and end with a shiny. Preferably Druddigon or Tapu Koko. Let me make that clear. If it's Quillfish or Alolan Marowak, I am resetting. Let's see. Quillfish, no. Druddigon, no. Marowak, no. Tapu Koko, no. So in spite of everything tonight, still no shiny, still no Tapu Koko. It is a bit of a bummer. I mean, the bright side is I am on vacation. I don't have to go into work tomorrow. And I have more time to stream, more time to try and get this stupid shiny bird. And hopefully I don't have to go the whole vacation trying to go for this thing. But once again, that's going to do it for me tonight, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Whether you're watching live or watching after the fact, I do appreciate anything. I probably will not be streaming tomorrow. There is a 3DS gameplay video going up, the usual noon Eastern. That will be Horde Encounter Shiny hunting. And not to spoil it, but there's been some sort of luck with that. That's all I can really say about it. It is a Horde hunt for Roggenrola specifically. I can only say I do not have a shiny Roggenrola still. So that's tomorrow. Tuesday will probably be the next stream. And we'll be picking up where we left off here. Let me see one thing as far as the weather goes here. So we have a snowstorm, snow, and snow. So if I want to continue the Druddigon hunt, it's gonna have to be... I set the clock back to reset the weather. But yeah, that is going to do it for me tonight, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for more streams and pack openings. Have a great night.